New footage has surfaced, linking Sean Diddy Combs to one of the most infamous murders in music history. The killing of the notorious big rapper 50 Cent has dropped explosive evidence that reignites the long-standing conspiracy surrounding Diddy's possible involvement in Biggie Smalls' tragic death. With decades of speculation, rivalries, and unresolved questions, this new proof could finally connect the dots in a case that has haunted fans and fueled rumors for nearly 30 years. What really happened between Diddy, Biggie, and Tupac Shakur in the lead-up to these shocking murders? And why is 50 Cent so convinced that Diddy played a role in Biggie's untimely death? Stay tuned as we dive deep into this developing story, unpacking the relationships, rivalries, and claims that continue to shake the foundation of hip-hop. But before we continue, do yourself a favor, subscribe to the channel, and stay updated on all the latest news surrounding this jaw-dropping case. Rappers are often known for their intense rivalries, which frequently turn into public feuds involving diss tracks, social media callouts, and media scandals. These conflicts have sometimes escalated into real-life violence, resulting in tragic deaths that shocked the music world. One of the most infamous examples is the unsolved murder of Christopher Wallace, better known as Notorious Big or Biggie Smalls. His death, which occurred shortly after the killing of his rival Tupac Shakur, has been surrounded by rumors and conspiracy theories for decades. Recently, the arrest of Sean Diddy Combs, a central figure in the hip-hop scene and Biggie's former mentor, has fueled speculation that Diddy may have been involved in Biggie's murder. Biggie, a talented rapper who was signed to Diddy's Bad Boy Records, was killed in a drive-by shooting in 1997. His murder came just months after Tupac Shakur was shot and killed in Las Vegas, marking one of the darkest periods in hip-hop history. While investigations into Biggie's death have led to numerous speculations, conspiracy theories, and legal battles, the case remains unsolved. Yet, new attention is being drawn to the tragedy after rapper 50 Cent reignited the conversation by accusing Diddy of having knowledge about Biggie's murder and even suggesting he may have been involved. To fully understand these accusations and how they fit into the broader picture, it's essential to examine the complicated and sometimes controversial relationships between Diddy, Tupac, and Biggie. Before their tragic deaths, there was growing tension between the three, fueled by professional competition, misunderstandings, and a violent rivalry between East Coast and West Coast rappers. According to a Rolling Stone article, Diddy may have been jealous of the close friendship that formed between Tupac and Biggie in the early 1990s. Kirk Burroughs, a former Bad Boy Records executive, claimed that Diddy felt sidelined by the friendship and even resented it. While Diddy attempted to become friends with Tupac, Tupac showed little interest, further fueling the tension. According to photographer Monique Bunn, Tupac had little respect for Diddy, viewing him as a corny executive, though he saw Biggie as an equal. This tension escalated in 1994 when Tupac was shot at Quad Studios in New York City. Tupac believed Diddy and his Bad Boy crew were behind the attack, which further deepened the divide between the East Coast and West Coast rap scenes. While Tupac survived the shooting, the incident sparked a rivalry that would define the remainder of his life, culminating in his tragic death in 1996, when he was shot and killed in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas. He was only 25 years old. Less than 6 months later, Biggie was killed in a similar drive-by shooting in Los Angeles at the age of 24. These two murders, so closely linked in time and the ongoing East Coast-West Coast feud, have remained unsolved for over 2 decades. While many believe that the deaths were the result of gang-related activity or the intense rivalry between the coasts, no one has ever been officially charged. Recently, rapper 50 Cent has publicly accused Diddy of being involved in Biggie's death. He has been vocal about his suspicions for years, but following Diddy's recent arrest on unrelated charges, 50 Cent once again claimed that Diddy knows who killed Biggie. In one of his diss tracks, 50 Cent raps, "Puffy know who hit that," directly accusing Diddy of being aware of who was responsible for the murder. 50 Cent's accusations have brought fresh attention to Biggie's unsolved case, but he's not the only one who has cast suspicion on Diddy. Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, has also come forward with chilling details about the night of Biggie's death. In a recent interview, Deal tearfully recounted his suspicions that something terrible was going to happen on the night of the murder. According to Deal, Diddy told him he didn't need to accompany Biggie that night. but Deal chose to go because he feared someone would be shot. His emotional account suggests he knew that danger was imminent, and his claims have only added to the cloud of speculation surrounding the case. Despite the growing number of accusations, Diddy has consistently denied any involvement in Biggie's murder. However, Diddy's recent legal troubles have brought his entire past into question. In addition to the long-standing rumors about his involvement in the deaths of both Biggie and Tupac, Diddy now faces multiple allegations of sexual assault and abuse. 4 women, including his former long-term partner Cassandra Cassie Ventura, have come forward accusing him of physical and sexual abuse. In addition, producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones has filed a lawsuit claiming that Diddy assaulted him over the course of a year while they worked together on music. In response to these accusations, Diddy has vehemently denied any wrongdoing. He described the claims as sickening and insisted that the allegations were false and financially motivated. However, federal authorities have taken the accusations seriously, and in March 2024, law enforcement officials conducted raids on 2 of Diddy's properties as part of a broader investigation into illegal activities. Diddy's legal team condemned the raids, calling them a gross misuse of military-level force, but maintaining Diddy's innocence. The timing of Diddy's legal troubles, along with the renewed focus on his potential role in Biggie's murder, has reignited public interest in the East Coast-West Coast rap feud that dominated headlines in the 1990s. This feud, marked by intense rivalry between Diddy's Bad Boy Records on the East Coast and Suge Knight's Death Row Records on the West Coast, has long been tied to the deaths of both Tupac and Biggie. For years, rumors have circulated that Diddy was involved in Tupac's murder. Tupac himself once accused Diddy of orchestrating the 1994 shooting at Quad Studios. In a 1995 interview with Vibe magazine, Tupac claimed that Diddy knew about the attack and that the East Coast rappers were involved. This accusation was significant because Tupac believed that neither Diddy nor Biggie showed any concern for him after the shooting, which fueled his suspicion that they were complicit in the attack. Although Diddy has repeatedly denied these accusations, Tupac's claims added to the tension between the 2 rappers. This tension reached a peak when Tupac released the scathing diss track, Hit 'Em Up, where he directly insulted Diddy, Biggie, and the entire Bad Boy label. The track became one of the most famous diss tracks in hip-hop history and marked a turning point in the East Coast-West Coast rivalry. In September 1996, Tupac was shot in a drive-by shooting while riding with Suge Knight in Las Vegas. Just months later, in March 1997, Biggie was killed in another drive-by shooting in Los Angeles. Both murders have remained unsolved, despite multiple investigations and widespread speculation. Many conspiracy theories have emerged over the years, with some linking Diddy to both murders. Recently, Dwayne Keith D. Davis was arrested in connection with Tupac's murder. During an interrogation, Davis claimed that Diddy had offered him $1 million to kill Tupac. This explosive claim has only added to the growing speculation about Diddy's role in both murders. While Davis's arrest may be a step closer to solving Tupac's case, it has also raised new questions about Biggie's murder and Diddy's involvement. In addition to these allegations, rapper Eminem stirred controversy in 2018 with his track Kill Shot, where he referenced Diddy being behind Tupac's murder. Although Eminem later claimed he was joking, the mention was enough to reignite rumors and speculation. Diddy's response to Eminem's lyrics on the Joe Budden podcast was cryptic, leaving listeners wondering about the true nature of his involvement in the long-standing mystery. Adding another layer to the story, 50 Cent has recently announced a Netflix documentary series focused on Diddy. The series will explore not only the sexual assault allegations, but also broader claims of racketeering and sex trafficking. According to 50 Cent, the documentary will provide a deep dive into Diddy's life, offering viewers a more detailed look at the controversies that have followed him throughout his career. While the series has no confirmed release date yet, it promises to be a comprehensive examination of Diddy's rise to fame and the scandals that have surrounded him. Despite the mounting accusations, Diddy remains a powerful figure in the music industry. However, with his recent arrest and the renewed focus on Biggie's death, the public's interest in the unresolved mysteries of the hip-hop world has never been stronger. The deaths of Tupac and Biggie continue to haunt the industry, and as new developments arise, the possibility of finally solving these cases seems more tangible than ever. As the legal process unfolds and new evidence potentially comes to light, fans and critics alike are left wondering if the truth about these tragic murders will ever be fully revealed. Whether Diddy's involvement in the deaths of Tupac and Biggie is proven or not, the accusations and theories surrounding him will likely persist, keeping these stories alive in the public's imagination. While Diddy fights to clear his name in the legal system, the public continues to scrutinize every new detail, searching for answers to the questions that have lingered for over 2 decades. As more revelations come to light, whether through ongoing investigations or the upcoming documentary, the full story behind the deaths of Tupac and Biggie may finally be unveiled. Until then, the unsolved mysteries surrounding these iconic figures will remain a source of fascination and speculation for hip-hop fans and the general public alike. And that's the latest on this jaw-dropping revelation. With 50 Cent's claims adding more fuel to the fire, the decades-long mystery surrounding Biggie Smalls' tragic death continues to shake the hip-hop world. Will we finally get the answers we've been waiting for? Or will this remain one of music's most infamous unsolved cases? Only time will tell. Share your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you believe 50 Cent's accusations? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates on this unfolding saga.